Yeah.
Off air, you told me something disturbing. Not disturbing, but
What did I say?
you said something about never rapping again.
Eh, that's how I feel sometimes. I felt like that a million times. Because I got this whole project that I was working on. It's cool to work on in my spare time while I'm sitting around with my thumb up my ass. But
Hmm.
when it comes to actually coming downstairs and recording the fucking vocals, I'm like, meh. I don't know. I don't really feel like it.
Hmm.
I just don't. I don't know. It's weird. Yo, shut your fucking ringer off. There's a switch on the left-hand side. Just put it down.
Yeah, but then I forget to put it
You,
back up. You see?
you see what I have to deal with? This unprofessionalism, man. Just it's. I'm hiring. Well, it's not. His job doesn't pay, but I'm looking for a new podcast host. If anybody that has better phone etiquette, the fuck.
That's funny because I'm the one who started this whole deal. You know what I'm saying? That's funny.
Oh, you are the prime podcast.
That's right.
Shit,
That's right.
take it.
No, but
You could have it.
what is like disheartening to you about this whole situation?
I just don't care. I don't know. You know what? Mainly, and it's always been this way for me. It's like more or less like how shit is going in my life. Like if I feel like more energetic and more like I don't know if I'm feeling it. Like I'm not feeling it, man. I got a lot of bullshit happening in the world around me. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
motherfuckers would think that because you have a lot of time on your hands, it's good creative time. And there has been times where I spent that time creatively, but the kind of time I have now is like uncertain.
Mhm.
There's a lot of shit. Like I don't operate when shit is like uneasy very well. Like with the word, like I'd be feeling like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
but why am I even bother? You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like that an awful lot with that kind of stuff. I don't,
Yeah,
just
but
how I feel.
uh, yeah, but what I was saying is if you have you lost your drive to do it or your creativity? You
Uh,
feel like writer's
you know
block?
what? No, I could still write. I could still rap. I could do all that. But what happens is, to me, and it was never a huge. In my early 20s, you put this emphasis on having like somewhat commercial success doing it, and that shit went away. Once I started like realizing that it was like sort of a pipe dream to do. And then I sort of started looking at it different. I mean, once you defeat yourself, you're defeated. So
Mhm.
I already talked myself out of it. Once I got a job and I started making real money and watching the people that were trying to like even the people that have a little bit of success with rap that I know, like when I look at them on Facebook and they're like, "Yo, I got verses for $300," like I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? This is the last time I'm offering these verses for $300. Like, nope, you've said that 88,000 fucking times.
Mhm.
And so it sort of reads as desperation to me, hip hop. And I never was that guy because I never had to be that guy. Like when I was really going hard making beats, like back when I first got divorced, 2012, when I was living in the basement in Hempstead, I would be on there trying to hawk beats off all day long. And I would sell a bunch of beats. And that's different to me because it's like, I make these beats in quick time. I'm just unloading them,
Mhm.
but I never wanted to you can't Google my name and just be seeing a million features with me and some numbnuts across the fucking world in like Arkansas or some shit.
Mhm.
So I don't know, for some reason it's always meant something to me that I never really tarnished what I did. Like I only did shit I stood behind.
Mhm.
So like in that long-winded shit that I just said, it's all goes into the fact that like I feel like I'm done. I just feel like I did what I wanted to do, and the way I look at other people and what hip hop has become has really skewed the way it is in my head now.
Mhm.
For me to, I have trouble enjoying it because of everybody else, which it shouldn't be like that. I know that, and it's easy to say like, "Oh, don't let people piss on your parade or whatever." But it's like I truly don't. I don't feel the same way I did about it anymore.
Could it
I don't
be?
know.
Could
I
it
just
be?
don't. I've gone through these phases before, so it might not be forever. I don't know. Just right now, I'm sort of preoccupied with a baby. You know what I mean? Like my wife is
Well,
real busy,
that's what I was saying. It was like,
and
could it
I'm
be?
just over here like a dick.
Could it be that you're just in a different place?
I'm in a way different place. So when I think about where I started from
Mm-hmm.
initially, like fucking shit. 18, like I'm talking about not started, like when you fell in love with hip hop, you're like
Mm-hmm.
14, 15, even younger than that. But like when you really decide, like, I'm gonna rap,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really start making records until I was like 18, 19 years old with the intention of trying to put them out.
Right.
So, between that now and then, as a whole, that's 20 years ago, bro. That's a fucking long time ago. When you think about, not having much success, and a lot of people will feel a certain way about me saying that because they wish they could have been on some of the records I was on with the people I was on them with. But it's all how you gauge it, because there's people that are that have been doing this as longer than me that never got that chance either. So I don't want to offend anybody, but I just don't. I don't know. I just don't feel the same way, man. I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling it right now. Because right now, and I'm crazy too. So this right now thing could go away anytime without notice.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yo, every now and then, like every now and then, you get the bug, and I'm like, it's like when something's a part of you for a long time, it's not like you forget about doing it. Like you can't just unlearn it, but it's like when you have like a not so good experience with it, or it just comes with enough, like it comes with a lot with it. It's like when you think about that, it's like you're like, I'd rather not. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
if you could just make a bunch of records and keep them to yourself. Like I know a lot of guys that are like that. They'll write a bunch of verses and it'll just be that. It's just something that makes them happy. But if you're doing it for the intent of, like, first of all, in this day and age, if you're doing it with the intent to monetize, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Um and even with the love, it's like everybody's such a critic. Everybody's such a, I don't know. It's like it's a lot of fake phoniness going on with it and everything else like that. So it makes it like you don't even want to share your talent with anyone. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but see, this is the other thing about that, and a large portion of trying to be a rapper in 2020. Like, if you look at Facebook, right?
Right.
There's like you got these dudes that are popping,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have their like sort of underling dudes,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have all of the rappers that are trying to suck the underling cock. And they eat dick. Like, I don't eat dick, bro. I just don't. I don't fucking. And this is why a lot of people don't fuck with me. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and it's probably because we met in person and we have interactions, or there's a mutual respect there. But a lot of people like take me the wrong way because I just don't. I'm not a dick eater. Like, I know, but even a lot of our friends eat dick. I don't do it.
Right.
I just don't do it because I know there's nothing to gain from it. If I'm a fan, I'm a fan. I'll give respect. I'll tell people how it is. But honestly, like, I start watching the amount of dick that these dudes shovel into the front of their face, and I'm like, ugh. Like, I'm just like, well, you was just trying to eat my dick when we was cool. Like, I just don't, I don't like it. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. It just makes me feel weird, man. But like, I could say this over and over again. I have mental problems. Like, I perceive things in a way that most people probably don't think into as deep as I do. But it makes me, I'm able to like live with myself better if I know that I'm not trying to get something from people and like be phony to them. Like,
Right.
I feel like hip hop is a very phony thing. It's a phony culture of people that
Well,
want to be down.
You know what it is that the over the years with the success of it, it's like everybody saw the success. Nobody saw the struggle. Nobody saw the love or anything. They're just talking about, like, oh, it's the pathway to make millions and millions of dollars and to be like super rich and super successful and super famous and everything else like that. But like if you're looking at it in that way and not just looking at it as like, yo, I could come up with the dopest beat or I can write the dopest rhyme and put the dopest words together and be so in pocket on this beat that it's like undeniable, and showing your skill at doing that, you know, is there's definitely a difference between the love of the craft and the desire to be rich and famous.